Hi everyone, how you doing? Right, this announcement I've been saying I will do for months now, but the reason I've been waiting is because the logistics haven't quite lined up. But today they have, and I'm going to tell you the big announcement. So those of you that have known my channel for a little while, I had a Ducati Street Fighter V2, which was my absolute darling and was named Daisy Duke. Now, I went from London to Tenerife on that bike, and it was just the most amazing experience. I mean, it was exhausting, but the experience was just out of this world. I went with a friend of mine, Steve, and we had 19 days of a road trip to Tenerife and back. So that was extraordinary. A bit later on, I bought myself a Harley Fatbob. Both bikes were bought brand new, and I loved the look of the Harley, and I saw it in the showroom and I thought, that is a nice looking Harley. So I took it for a test ride for about 20 minutes, half an hour, loved it. So I bought that. However, with the Harley, when I did a long trip, I went down to Hastings, I think, one day. The pain in my back because of the riding position was almost unbearable. So I didn't ride it at all. Well, I didn't ride it much. I ended up doing 660 something miles on the Harley because as much as I loved it, it just didn't suit my riding position. So it was causing me, pain, aches and pains. So that used to get parked up quite a lot. The Ducati, however, was just my absolute baby. I absolutely loved it. I had it airbrushed, the front mudguard with "How you doing?" on one side of the mudguard, the other side was, bear with me, but the front of the mudguard was off the charts, Darren John. The other side was Have it, which I had on the back of my crash helmet as well. So it was very, very mine. It just felt like it was just part of me. I just loved that bike so much. The technology that was into that bike was just incredible. Anti-slide, wheelie control. So you could adjust the wheelie of what angle you wanted. And no matter what you did with that accelerator, it would only go because the engine braking system would adjust accordingly. And that's the other thing it had. You ride along on a normal bike, you shut off the accelerator, you carry on, and the speed just reduces ever so slightly over time. Whereas the V2, it had an engine braking system, so you shut off the accelerator and it's braking for you. So that was fantastic if you did track days or around town, to be fair, especially London, because you want that bike to stop on a coin sometimes. But yeah, it was just some of the things that it had that were just advanced. The quick shift. There's no clutch required, and believe it or not, because I rode that bike for a couple of years, the quick shift was smoother than if you used the clutch. Because with the clutch, as you release the clutch, sometimes you get a tiny little jolt now and again. But with the quick shift, you leave the accelerator power on and you just go through the gears. Absolutely, you couldn't even tell. And it was the same with shifting down as well. It was all quick shift. So anyway, without explaining the bike of the whole mechanics, it was an amazing bike. And when I chose and decided to move to Tenerife, I always say Tenerife, Thailand, sorry. I lived in Tenerife, by the way, so it's always got a place in my heart. But Thailand. So I tried to sell both bikes. I had a track bike as well, CBR 600RR, which I sold quite quickly. But yeah, the other two bikes, I just had so much trouble. You know, I lowered the price twice on both bikes, and it was just crazy. The V2 was still in showroom condition, because that's how I look after my bikes, with so many accessories. I spent $4,000 on the bike when I bought it, just with the levers, like they're automatic. If you dropped it, they bent without breaking. You know, they were hinged. That's the word. Carbon fiber mud guards, Audi style indicators. So they did the not just flashed, and they were smaller as well. The protection for the radiator, had an extra one of those. The list goes on. Both bikes with trickle charges as well. I had 3 different seats for the Ducati. Kept all the original parts as well. Anyway, I'm just trying to paint a picture. So, you know, the Ducati showroom condition, it's 2 years old. I paid $20,000 for it, plus accessories. You know, and it had all these bits with it, and so just painting a picture that it was a beautiful bike. And the Harley, 600 miles, so it was, again, showroom condition, unblemished. So couldn't sell them. And about 2 weeks before I was due to travel to Thailand, I get a phone call from an old mate of mine, Adam, from Rider Tenerife. Now, he owns a bike rental company which do kind of retro bikes. They're not your normal, your scooters that you hire for a holiday, or, your normal bikes, I call. He's got the Triumph Bonnevilles, he's got, the Harleys. He's got some proper touring bikes that, let me tell you, the roads in Tenerife, when you go up in the mountains, are breathtaking. I've actually done videos in the past about those roads, and just incredible. And one of the trips we did was up to Annika, where Adam took a group of us, which was breathtaking. So he reached out to me and said, I'll buy the bikes off you. I won't go into detail about how much, because that's not fair on Adam. But you know, I was able to then get rid of the bikes. Now, I could have put them in storage, but by doing that, I wasn't able to sell them, which I needed to do. So, and bringing the Ducati here was a no-no because of tax reasons. It's just almost impossible. So there you go. We had a little chat, and he said, you know, I'll take them off your hands, and I said, well, okay, I'll put the original stuff back on the Ducati. He said, no, leave it all on. So he's going to leave the Ducati as my old bike. Still got my name on the mudguard, how you doing, all that, and incredible. So he's going to rent them out in the next month. I'll leave all his details in the description, his website, his contact details. So, you know, if you do want to hire the bikes, just give him a call or an email just to see if they're ready, because he's got to go through some Spanish stuff to get the bikes legal over there. But they're there now, they've arrived, they're all safe, still in good condition, no scratches, nothing from the journey, which is great. So yeah, he's going to hire them out as my bikes, if you like. I thought that was a nice little touch, that he's going to keep the mudguard on and just have it as it is for hire. So guys, if you're on holiday in Tenerife and you're a biker and you fancy hiring the Ducati was just dreamy. But if you don't like speed, don't hire it. It's 153 brake horsepower and it's a road street fighter bike, so it's not for the faint-hearted. It really isn't. And then you got the Harley Fatbob, 1900 cc. Yeah. So that's where they went. They went to Tenerife. They're in Adam's capable hands. Easy Rider Tenerife. If you want to hire them or any other bikes that he has, get in touch. As I said, I've left all the details in the description. So if you want to reach out or get in touch, all the information's there. So there you go, guys. That's where the bikes have gone. So I thought it apt that I'll do this video whilst on my bike. But it's not my bike, it's a hired one. But that'll be another video because that's coming quite soon. And that is me buying a bike in Thailand. So for now, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. Some of you won't worry too much about where the bikes have gone, but a lot of you have been asking what happened to the bikes. So there you go. I was waiting until the bikes got there safe because I didn't want to do the video and then something happened to the bikes in transit. So that's why I've been waiting. So thanks for watching. Love to Luke, Mia, Mum and Sis, and I'll see you on the next one.